Hey guys, welcome to the Digital Tea Party Pod with Musa.
And Rebecca.
Um, so this is our first podcast, obviously. So we really don't know what to do. We're just gonna start blabbing. We're both, you would say we're chronically online.
Yeah, I guess we should do like a little introduction, something
Yeah.
quick, like who
Okay.
we are.
Do you want to start? Oh, should we do the tea as well? Introduction and then tea.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. 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 Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Rebecca. I'm 27 years old. I'm a Capricorn. I live in Spain. I'm originally from Compton, California, West Coast. Woo woo. I work as a digital marketer, social media manager. So I'm always on the internet. I consistently on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and I figured I needed something productive to do with all this time I'm spending on my phone. Oh, we should say our screen times this week.
That would be fun too. Okay. Hi, I am Musa. I am 24 years old. I am in Maine currently. But I'm all over the world, honestly. I I don't know. I've always wanted to do a podcast. This is my new hobby. 2025 is the year of hobbies and do a hobby. Everyone needs a hobby as an adult. If you're over 18, you need a hobby that isn't taking substances and hiking. Anything but taking substances and hiking is a hobby. So do that. Um, what's your tea of the week? Or yeah, what's your tea of the week, Rebecca?
So I'm drinking a Clipper cinnamon, caffeine free, because I already had coffee, tea. I added a little bit of brown sugar and oat milk.
Sounds good. I'm drinking a kombucha. I know kombucha, it's a tea, it's fermented. So I don't know.
It's
It's good.
fermented.
I was gonna go for a lemon ginger vibe this morning and a hot tea, but then I was like, oh, my stomach, it really needs some enzymes. So I just got a kombucha. I don't know.
All right.
It's good. It's tangerine and passion fruit from
Oh,
I forget what the brand is, but it's the only brand I drink really.
okay. Is it the one in
And
like those big bottles?
yeah, like the big old bottles, and it's got like the anchor.
Oh, it's not Anchor. I was thinking of Anchor.
Anchor
I think, right? There's an anchor on it.
on it, but I think it's like something called like wellness or something else. I don't know.
Anchor on.
Um, anyway, what's your screen time of the week? Like, what's like? Give us let's see what's screen time. Look, I want to see your screen time. Um, how do you check screen time? I forget how you check screen.
You have to go to your settings, and then when you scroll down under like
Oh, I
notification.
got it. It's
All
because
right.
my phone is in Spanish. I also lived in Spain, guys. And I've been trying to learn Spanish, so my phone is in Spanish. So like I'm still getting used to it.
Mm.
Um, ooh, dang, dude, what's okay? What's yours?
I need 7 hours. I don't know if it's backwards and 46 minutes.
Oh my God, mine is 15 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, guys, the thing is, I currently work in a group home, so I'm just like I'm not doing much. Okay, I'm just there to supervise people and assist with their living. So when I'm not doing that, I'm on my butt, and when I'm on my butt, I'm on TikTok. So and when I'm not on my butt, I'm on TikTok. We're trying to find a hobby to do. So, um, yeah. But anyway, yeah, 15 hours. Would you say that's bad?
Yeah, that's like there's 24 hours in a day. I'm trying to think if you
Hey,
break up 4 divided by that's like oh my God, I'm doing math. That's almost
that's
it's like
one
70.
hour without my phone.
Yeah, if you're
8 hours for 15 hours or 14 hours around. Dang. I don't know. I don't think is it a problem? I don't know.
I
I
mean,
know a lot of things.
do you feel disconnected with the world?
Mm, I think most of it's just talking to friends, talking to people online, keeping up with my moods. I just like texting people. I'm not even scrolling all that time. Most of the time I'm on FaceTime, I'm on like texting, or I'm on TikTok or Twitter. I don't know.
Mm. Well,
Also
I
love
know
how
I think they also count like if you listen to music, I think that counts as your screen time. I think.
I guess when
Your
I'm driving,
Spotify.
I guess I listen to music. Oh, and I listen to like a good podcast. Like when I drive, I listen to a good podcast.
No, well, then that's probably part of it because there's no way that you're just like for 15 hours.
No, but I also think I leave my phone on. Like and I place it down, I don't like turn it off and place it down. I just leave it on what I was on. But I don't know.
Okay.
Usually TikTok, Twitter, texting, or FaceTime, or podcasts. Um, Trisha Paytas's podcast. I don't know if you listen to Trisha Paytas's podcast.
Mm-mm.
Just Trish. I don't know. It came out a year and a half ago, and she's released like consecutively every Tuesday and Thursday. And it's just, I don't know, it's a fun podcast and you know, it's very reliable. You should get
There's
to
a
it.
podcast that I've been wanting to listen to, and I always see their clips on TikTok by like Caleb. I can't remember his name, but he's so funny. Or hold on, my
Vaping during
internet's
the
not working.
breaks.
Anyway, but I needed a new podcast. All right, should
All right.
we
Um,
jump to?
the tea of the week. Should we do some tea of the week? What really striked you this week on your For You page? What striked you on your Twitter page, like Twitter, anything? Like what's like on your phone that was striking? Any text messages? Any people playing in your phone? What's going
Oh, that's Sophia Richie dance on TikTok.
on? Oh, okay.
Dance,
Okay.
quote unquote dance.
Someone was like, "Oh my God, like I will never be Sophia Richie and I'll never be able to dance." One, okay, you will never be Sophia Richie. Just like just in the law of physics, you can never be another person. But also, you will never be Sophia Richie, like just like rich, da da da, etc. But maybe you could dance like her. But now you're like taking that away from yourself and like, damn, I wish I was Sophia Richie and I could dance like her body.
But she wasn't dancing.
She
She said
wasn't dancing.
dancing.
She took two steps backwards. She took three steps forward, and then she said post, and that was it. Like I was expecting the Jabberwockies, like she was gonna do a whole floor routine. There was gonna be like a 6 inches of water, and she was about to start like kicking the water like Beyonce. I was expecting something else, but
At the very least, I thought there would be like a little, body roll, like
like she was
something.
inside, like okay. Same with Kylie when Kylie was doing that Latina dance and she was like body rolling. I was like, okay, get into it, Kylie. But but like, I was just like, like this is crazier that people are like, I'll never be like this girl because my hips don't sway from side to side on rhythm. And then other people are like, she can dance like that because she's black. I don't think you need to be black to dance like that.
That also went into a whole other discourse because it's like
It always
obvious
does.
she's biracial, which I knew that that was like Lionel Richie's daughter. And I know that Nicole Richie is the daughter that's adopted. But I think just like she's so white presenting that I kind of forget that like Lionel Richie. But when you look at pictures of her when she was a little kid, like I feel like you can see it. But now not as much.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. Yeah, for me, weirdly, Nicole Richie looks blacker
Yeah, but isn't
is
she
she?
like
I don't know. Is she part black? I don't know.
maybe?
Simple life, like, oh, I'm black. My father is black, and I was like, just you're adopted.
Mm,
But I don't know. Kind of, yeah, kind of over it. But obsessed. I am obsessed with her and Jake Shane's friendship, and or like their family at this point.
no,
I
they're
don't know.
friends. I looked it up too because I'm like, aren't they cousins? But I think it was just a joke that they were
No,
saying.
but like they've just been friends for so long, or they've been in each other's families for so long that they're like
Yeah,
family.
yeah.
No, I have a lot of things to talk about. Oh yeah, what I saw on my For You page a lot was Hawk Tuah's insider trading.
And
Did
I
you hear
have
about this?
not seen that.
You
I
haven't seen
think
a single thing?
actually,
They're they want her in prison. They want her in like federal prison.
can you actually explain like what?
Okay, okay. So I might be a little wrong here in the financial terms, but I'm the T terms, I'm 100% correct. So basically, Haley Welch, Hawk Tuah, everybody like spit on that thing. She started her podcast, Hawk Tuah,
What?
and then later she started a meme coin called Hawk Coin, or I don't know, some Bitcoin, like crypto coin, and it's called Hawk Tuah coin or Tuah coin or some Hawk Tuah mix of words to make it sound something. So she sold that, and I heard that it went up to like a couple $1 million, and then her and a couple other people rug pulled people, or like rug pulling is basically when when someone creates a coin and people start investing money in it, and then the person that owns the most of that coin pulls all their money out and much more that they like, the money they made through making that crypto coin, like giving them more money and then ruining it for everybody else, and everybody else's money is gone. Say you invested $50 in Hawk Tuah coin, all that money's gone. You don't have $50 in Hawk Tuah because Hawk Tuah went down. Uh, so people are just like, damn, she like took advantage of us, and she like we're not as rich as her. So now people are calling for her to go to jail because what she did was insider trading, because she told people, her and a couple people were the ones that rug pulled. So sharing financial information, like, like, hey, Rebecca, like you should put money in this because like they're about to like do something big, but the public don't know, right? So
Mhm.
insider trading. So yeah, people are saying she told people, like a couple people, her people, take the money out, make the money you made, and she made $2 million, is what people say. She took out $2 million in that coin, and I think that's more than
This is
she
what is this
started
like?
with.
This like an
Yeah.
NFT, like non-fungible token?
No, it's not an NFT. It's a cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin,
Oh,
Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, like stuff like that. Yeah.
what was the podcast or no, the what is it, the Viral Star podcast cryptocurrency pipeline? Someone needs to do a study on that.
It's weird because like T-Coin, like, and she could have said like, "Hey, I'm kind of over this. I'm gonna take my money out. Hey, take your money out," and
I just
everybody
want to
would
know, like, well, how did we go from like
bidding on it.
yeah, what? How did
Like
who's on
insider trading. Like part of me, okay, I love Haley Welch, and
a Hawk Tuah Girl?
I respect her. I respect who she is as a person, but I don't think that she's that smart to like insider trade.
I
Like
think
you
she
have to
must
like
have some her manager,
someone put her
somebody.
on to insider trading. Like I just don't see her like Miss Hawk to getting on her desk and she's like, today we're gonna insider trade. Like you was you was at the club like 2 years ago, or like what was it, a year ago that
I'm
she got
pretty sure she was at the
um
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
yeah, because she's now Jake Paul's new prodigy, as in like he's the one that like gave her the podcast and like signed her to his brand for podcasting, and she's kind of like in his like whole entire advertising team of like pushing his things, like his better, or his like his
Oh, that
betting thing. Yeah, yeah.
what is that deodorant called? I don't know. They
I
sell
don't
it.
know. He has a lot of things. I guess he got that Lunchables. That Rosana Pinzano is like, like people are saying she's drawing fake mold onto the lunch, like the Feastables. Like Jake Paul and Mr. Beast came together with a Feastable pack, which is like a Lunchables pack with a whole prime drink, and then Feastables, which is like chocolate and like different types of foods that Mr. Beast does. And Rosana Pinzano is his number one op. And she was like, oh, like she's like opening like two or three or four of these like packages, and she's like, there's like mold on this cheese, and people are like, girl, you drew that on, like he's like, but like, hey, wouldn't it be insane? Are you familiar with Rosanna Pansino?
Maybe.
She used to be like the cooking channel YouTube, like she would make she's like really short, she's Italian, she would do all the cooking.
Rosanna, let me look her up. Is she on
Rosanna,
TikTok? Is she on the top?
she is on the top.
Okay,
Rosanna
well,
Pansino. She also recently smoked her dad. He like took
all
her
that.
dad's ashes to put it in the ground to grow
Isn't it like
weed,
a
and then
biohazard?
technically not, because I think it's part of decomposition, and she's like using it to fertilize the sand or the
About
sod, the
he's
dirt.
smoking, like inhaling it, inhaling
Yeah,
ashes. Like,
but the plant really doesn't have any correlation to the dad part. I really just think she put her dad's ashes in a hole, and then weed grew that she planted.
oh, I
And
think
then,
she like rolled it with
oh
her.
no, no, I don't think she actually. Oh, if she did that, that she's insane. I don't know. Actually, I'm like confirming. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Like she didn't do that, Rebecca. Like she's not that type of girl. But what if she really did?
I really hope she didn't. I think that's like
Uh,
nasty.
that's insane. Like, and what are you smoking? It's ashes, you know? Like,
I mean, like maybe, like she sprinkled it on, like on the joint. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. But Selena Gomez, have you been seeing Selena Gomez's engagement?
Yes, with Taco Bell. I don't think I actually
Okay,
looked at the.
it really is giving wedding by Taco Bell. Like she's about to have like a big like Taco Bell wedding. Like she's
I
about to have a crunch wrap supreme ass dress. Like she's
well,
the
celebrities are getting all their weddings sponsored now. Like Courtney was sponsored by what was it? Don't tell me. Oh
Dolce
my
and
God.
Gabbana, but like Dolce& and Gabbana, Taco Bell,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, Taco Bell. I'm sorry, Taco Bell eats Dolce& and Gabbana.
You know what I think will happen? I think she'll like have her big ceremony and then like you know how usually like after midnight they'll bring out like the drunk snacks or like the drunk food. I think Taco Bell is gonna cater.
Say that she's getting engaged on a Taco Bell set, but when she was like, "Oh, I'm telling my family I got married," you could see like she was on a set. So I'm
Yep.
confused if they were like filming a Taco Bell commercial and he just was like, "Oh, this is the perfect time to propose to her," or if he planned this.
Well, yeah. Well, sorry, I'm looking at these pictures. Now I want Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's really good.
Yeah.
I had a Taco Bell rice bowl yesterday, but I had two bites because I started Ozempic. Going to be very honest and up forward with everybody. If you see me gradually decline in the next 2 months, please know that I'm okay and it's just my own doing and using GLP ones and semaglutide and all. So yeah, I'm on Ozempic. Who would you like if you had like a Rebecca's Mount Rushmore and it's like four faces of, and I think that's how many people are on Mount Rushmore, but four faces, yeah, like four iconic faces that you would put up on your Mount Rushmore for, yeah, for the week. Like who are
The
like four
week,
people?
I would say, I mean, probably Sophia Richie because that's all I've been seeing on my TikTok. There's been a lot going on with Jackie Aina. I don't know if you follow.
I
Yeah,
have seen that. I have seen
yeah. My God, who else? Maybe Selena Gomez because the whole
very like I love your very female centered
yeah. Oh my
Mount
God.
Rushmore. Who's your last one?
Oh, no, no, that's hard. Um, Benny Blanco, I guess. I'm going
Very
to,
worrying. How about you take a moment to think about it and then I'll tell you mine.
yeah, there we go.
Okay. Um, Luigi Mangione.
Oh,
Number
duh.
one. Lu-
Yeah, number
Luigi
one.
Mangione is he is our Katniss Everdeen. If we burn, you burn with us, America. Okay? He is our Katniss Everdeen. His pistol is his metaphorical bow and arrow. And that's it.
Yeah, we have to talk about
Luigi Mangione is the number one person on my Mount Rushmore. Number two, I kind of want to say, like, I'm gonna put one person together, or two people together. Paris and Nicole, they're coming back with their TV show, and they were showing their Simple Life reboot. And I don't know, I love those girls. I really worry about them because like they really got the worst end of the media over the years, and then they stopped being friends,
Oh yeah, are they
etc.
friends again, or what's up with
Yeah,
that?
they are friends. They are friends, and they truly respect each other. And I also think because the tea was like Nicole was the one that like sent out her tape, that sent out Paris's tape. Like she's the
Oh,
one, yeah. Or like she like had something to do with Paris's tape and it being leaked, which is a very valid reason to not fuck with anybody. But yeah, so Luigi Mangione, Paris and Nicole, Trisha Paytas because she was on SNL. She is gonna be on Broadway. I don't know. People are very like iffy because they're like cancellation doesn't work. You can never cancel someone. And they're talking about like Trisha Paytas because she's like, still thriving after like having certain things in her past, etc. And I don't like excuse what she's done in her past, but I try to enjoy what she's doing now. And I think, in my opinion, she's a better person now. But when people are saying you can never cancel someone, we should look at someone like Time giving Donald Trump person of the year. Like never say rape ruins a man's life. And never say that you can cancel someone because he's the
no.
president and he's on time. He's on time, like person of the year. Person of the
That's the
year.
I'm pretty sure that's the second time that's happened, right?
Yeah, which is like, what does he have on time? Like what does he have on them? Because
What
he's
does
the
he have
president.
on? I think he must have stuff on everybody because how? Why?
I'm just like, I'm shocked. I don't know. It really should have just been anybody else. Maybe even Kamala. Give Kamala that at the very least. Give her person of the year, because
Yeah,
she's done a lot of historic things this year. A lot of
thank
women
you.
have done a lot of historic things this year. And I want to use that to like get to our next topic and a very controversial topic, guys. So a knock versus no, we're not pitting women together against each other, but a knock Yai not winning model of the year and Alex Consani winning model of the year. What are your thoughts?
So I didn't really know too much about it, I think, until I would think I was seeing it on like Twitter. And I guess Anak, like they're friends, but I guess Anak was very disappointed, obviously. and she felt as if like she deserved it. And maybe, this is like her millionth time being like passed over. And so like I can relate to that, but I think, I don't know, it just maybe it was like bad timing or the fact that they're friends, like it makes it awkward. But then they just do like I don't know, they were just together.
Yeah, no, this isn't a knock isn't mad at Alex Fontana because like you won the award, like how dare you? I think she's more like mad at like the Fashion Council, the British Fashion Council, and how they like 2019, 2020, 21, 2, like 3, like for the last 4 years she's been nominated. She's been runner up every single time, whether it was Alton Mason or somebody else. Anak just wasn't like, didn't ever win. And I can say Anak 100% was snubbed in 2021, in 2023, 2024. I don't think Anak was snubbed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think Kamsani did so much more this year. She was in Vogue multiple times. She was the first trans woman to walk Victoria's Secrets, which is, I mean, Alex Kamsani. I don't know, she had that iconic Jack Mus spread and campaign. She's just done so much more. And I've seen Alex Kamsani more than I've seen Anak this year. And I feel like it's like irrefutable to say that this wasn't her year. Like this
Yeah,
was the
did she
year
blow
of
up
Alex
this year or
Kamsani.
was it last year where she blew up? Because
She blew up last year. She got busy this year.
yeah, okay.
So I don't.
Blew up
It's
on TikTok last year.
the year of Alex Fani. And I don't know. I'm not pitting anyone against each other, but I'm not. I should have said anything because just because you were runner up last 2 years doesn't mean you deserve it 2024. But you definitely got snubbed last year. You definitely got
Yeah.
snubbed in 21, but 24 was Alex Fani's year.
I can
Yeah.
understand. No, she probably was just like, really?
Like I know, like she's just mad. Like I would be mad at the British Fashion Awards, but I'm glad she didn't attack her friend. But she should have not shaded. They should have been a little shady. I would have just been like, "What the fuck?" Like, what the fuck, British Fashion Council? Like
Yeah.
again.
Let's talk about Luigi because we didn't go deep enough.
Ooh, ooh, yes. What are your thoughts on Luigi without incriminating yourself? I know he was at your house on December 4th at between 6 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. But
I mean, he's very cute. He just seems like he's frustrated with the system, as is everyone. Would I go as so far as murder? Me personally, I don't think so. But did you hear about the lady that was so fed up with United Healthcare that she like sent like I don't know what the bullets up like deny, depose, delay, and they like threw her in jail and they're charging her with terrorism and she faces up to 15 years in prison and her bail is set at $100,000. I feel so bad for her though because no
I
previous
do feel bad.
records
I really do feel bad for her.
doesn't own a gun, but I think they want to make an example of people. So they threw her in jail. And she's just like a mom of three who is tired.
I really
And she
feel
wants
that really sucks. Honestly, I don't understand why that's terrorism and then January 6th is still argued whether it's a terrorist attack or not. Like,
I'm
wake up, America, wake up. But it really does make me annoyed that yeah, okay, like yeah, obviously killing someone's a bad thing to do. Actually, I was about to say something and I'm gonna hold off on that. I do understand the frustration in America that America's 250th birthday is coming up, and an empire never lasts more than 250 years. So yeah, gag it, really for real. Like shit's about to go down. And I think honestly, sadly, I don't think Luigi Mangione is the first protester. It started with self-immolation in May around Palestine. And people were like self-immolating is insane, it's too drastic. And I'm like, maybe not, maybe it's not too drastic to self-immolate because you're so frustrated in the world you live in and the evil that goes on and the evil that is every single day looked aside and they're like, that's not evil, that's normal. I feel like this is a very drastic protest. Free Luigi. On my end, free Luigi, 100% free Luigi.
Yeah, I hope
I
he did. He needs the same lawyer that Young Thug had.
He needs jury nullification. I need to be on that jury.
Yeah,
If you live in New York City, please sign up for the jury because we really need our numbers. But when they say a jury of their peers, Brian Thompson's peers are just all CEOs. So if they put a bunch of CEOs on that jury stand,
yeah, of course they're
he's
gonna.
gonna get him free. Yeah, but
Oh, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm watching it all. Actually, I haven't really been watching the Spanish news this week. I'm really busy, but I'm curious to see like what they're. I need to watch the news and see what they're saying.
Honestly, I'm happy that CEOs are scared. It's time to be scared. Did you see, I think with like Covenant Health or something, they the morning or I think the night before Brian Thompson died, they put out a statement saying, "Hey, we're not going to be able to cover your anesthesia fully. You could have the anesthesia for 15 minutes of a 2-hour surgery. You got to figure out how to pay for an hour and 10 minutes of that, anesthesia." He got shot. He immediately said, "Hey, no, we got it. We got you. We'll pay for all of your anesthesia, no matter what." So maybe if he like did something else that didn't kill Brian Thompson, but you know, made headlines and put him on the View, because I want to hear what Luigi has to say. And he's very smart.
Yeah, he went to Ivy League school, and
And his Italian family not snitching on him. Like it's very like yeah. What a crazy week it's been.
what a
For
crazy month.
Have you seen Wicked?
No, I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Holding space right now.
I think I've held enough space.
I think people have held too much space for this like moment. The way people are like part two is gonna be shit. Like already like talking about on its downfall. And people are confused. Is it gonna be Ariana still in part two? Like people are saying they're recasting for part two,
I mean, they
etc.
shouldn't. I don't think the time jump is that big from what I remember. I don't know. I saw Wicked in LA when I was 9. So from my 9-year-old memory, I mean, of course, they don't use different actors, but I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a time jump.
I don't know. I think is it like how many years is it? Like 2 years?
I thought it was 5 years. They
I
don't
don't
have
know.
to recast. Like, they all are in their 30s anyway.
Yeah, honestly. But should we do like an outro?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Come back with us next time where we deep dive into some of the trending topics of what's going on in pop culture. Like, follow, and subscribe. Send it to your mom.
Yeah, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, music, all of it. TikTok, all of it. Do us a
All
favor.
of it.
It's been a pleasure. And I'm Musa.
I'm Rebecca. Bye.